Have you ever heard a story from your grandparents or a nana about a king who owned a giant snake with massive teeth and a long, venomous tongue rewarded with criminals for its meals? Or maybe about a caveman who kept enormous snakes as pets? If so, your childhood was filled with incredible tales. But even if you haven't, this video is sure to ignite your curiosity. Today, we're diving into the 10 largest snakes ever seen in the world. Our upcoming top 10 will be packed with fascinating details that you won't want to miss. So grab your snacks and drinks, settle in, and enjoy the ride. Number 10. Westbrook Legend, or Wessie. A lady found a snake skin near Presumpscot River, northeast United States, and quickly took a picture. Later, she reported to the Westbrook Marine Police Department with the evidence of picture and stated she saw a giant snake as large as a truck. For a second, visualize a truck and a snake. What would be your feeling? Hopefully, like me, you're also going to shiver at the idea at first glance. A police officer patrolling saw a gigantic snake consuming a mammal. These two incidents prove the Wessie presence. Wessie gained popularity by simply playing hide-and-seek in the town of Westbrook, Maine. People started to endorse her. Doesn't it sound fascinating to play hide-and-seek with a giant wild animal? Clothing stores in the town began selling Wessie-named t-shirts. A local brewery even added a new edition beer to honor the giant snake. On social media, the official page of Westbrook Police Department stated that authorities had sent the sample to the University of Texas, to Mr. Petrick for genetic analysis. Petrick, a biologist, discovered that it belongs to an anaconda. The next one is the living legends from snake species, and actually are one of my favorite to introduce. Number 9. The green anaconda, or a living beauty. Have you ever had the curiosity to see a giant living species and opened a search engine to figure it out? Here, your search will get the result. The green anaconda is the largest living snake in the world. Its scientific name is Unectes marinus, meaning good swimmer in Latin, which explains the dominant trait of green anacondas. That's why they're good swimmers, and good enough for many of us. Their habitats include marshes, swamps, and other areas with slow-moving waters within the tropical rainforest. They live for around 10 years in the wild. Even their babies are around 2 feet long when they're born, almost the size of 1.5 human babies. Anacondas grow to lengths of around 20 to 30 feet long. They can weigh over 500 pounds, and their bodies can have a diameter of up to a foot thick. This makes them the largest living snake in the world. If you ever wanted to see the colored skin species around the world, don't forget to mention the green anaconda beauty. Make a guess. What physical feature or appearance distinguishes them from others? Eyes, tongue, skin, or any other thing? Think for a few seconds. Maybe you're getting it, but even if not, here's the answer. It's actually the texture of their skin. The scales of the anaconda are olive green to greenish brown, with black spots along the top of the body, which distinguish them from all others. Sometimes dangerous is beautiful. The next one is unique in a way that it made its way to the Guinness Book of World Records in the early 2000s. Number 8. 49-foot anaconda. A living world record of 2002 or 2003. Indonesian villagers affirm to have a python that is round about 49 feet long and weighs almost 990 pounds. Would be the largest snake ever kept in captivity, local officials stated. What would be your act if you saw a giant and the longest snake roaming around you? Would you or risk your life to capture it? Well, better not to risk your life and report it to the local police station. Many people from all over the country have gathered to see the snake at a primitive petting zoo in Kurugsewu village on the country's main island of Java. Rachmat, local government official, passed a statement that the reticulated python measured 48 feet, 8 inches, and weighed in at about 983 pounds. The Guinness Book of World Records lists the longest ever snake captured to be 32 feet. The year after, Indonesian newspaper Republika significantly added some new facts to the story, that the anaconda eats 3 to 4 dogs a month. The species is native to the swamps and jungles of Southeast Asia. This upcoming one is a cute wild female one with cherishing femininity traits. Number 7. Have you ever thought to have a snake as a pet? Or if so, then one this large? Wouldn't it be difficult to do so? If you're thinking of doing it, Make sure to fulfill all the required needs. And I wish you the best of luck. Medusa, the reticulated python found in Kansas City, Missouri, USA. She holds the official world record-breaking measurements of 25 feet, 2 inches long, 7.67 meters from October 12, 2011. This makes Medusa the largest snake ever in captivity. Medusa's primary diet consists of a combination of rabbits, hogs, and deer served to her every 2 weeks. But she enjoys rats for a fun snack. The next few days after her meal, she'll nap contentedly in a sort of meat coma. Like a human after a lavish dinner, a bed-fertile long nap is waiting. Handlers know she likes and enjoys swimming in a pool made especially for her. She has other snake friends at the haunted house, but she's truly the queen of snakes, and sometimes pairs up with one of her owners, Queen of Haunt. She's actually living like a python's queen and giving all handlers equal chance to serve her. Amber Arnett Beckwith, Full Moon Productions vice president, stated, "Medusa requires 20 strong handlers to safely carry her. And we always keep Ratman at the tail end. She fits in perfectly in the edge of Hell Haunted House that is focused on phobias." The next one, do you think it's real or not? Number 6. Titanoboa in a park. In November 2017, a video clip went viral in which a giant snake, probably a Titanoboa, moved in the water next to a bridge. But here's the question for all of you: how can it be possible that no one else noticed its existence? Even people walking on the bridge. A Titanoboa is an extinct genus of snake that lived approximately 60 to 58 million years ago during the Paleocene epoch, 10 million year period immediately following the dinosaur extinction event. The only known species is Titanoboa cerehonensis, the largest, longest, and heaviest snake ever discovered. Keeping the facts on one side and a video on the other, I'll leave it to you to decide whether it's real or fake. This next one is of an explorer's tale. Number 5. Yakumama. Have you ever heard a story of an explorer who went to discover and experience the wonders of the world and made new discoveries? I am 100% sure the majority of you, or even all of you, have heard similar kinds of stories at some point in life. The world is full of unresolved riddle. One such riddle was unpacked in the darkest, extremist region, the land of Amazon. History has witnessed that Amazon's indigenous people shared the story of the snake of water, named as Yakumama. Colonel Percy Fawcett delineated observations of anomalous creatures during his expeditions into the Amazon jungle, one of which was an extensively huge anaconda snake 65 feet long. A snake of this size, even not possible to find after that. It's believed that these creatures are both aquatic and capable of burrowing deep into the earth. Diets may include fish, as well as other local animals, including caiman, monkeys, and other snakes. Maybe you also want to discover other such species, then get ready for new wonders in the world. Here, your adventure journey takes you to another speculating story. Grab some more snakes, because some interesting facts are waiting ahead. Number 4. The 9-foot rattlesnake. To start number 4. First, pack your bag and go on a road trip with me through this video. Of course, by visualizing. Here we stop for a sightseeing, but accidentally, our glance captured by one scene. And look what we saw, a giant snake. Our breath stops for a moment as the giant snake crossing the road after coming from the office, heading towards home to take out his family for a lavish dinner. Yeah, dinner. Let's get back to the topic, because similar kind of events will be covered in number 4. Couple went out to do a little bird watching, but Kathy and Lloyd Terry came across with a very persistent reptile on a 2-lane road in Bartow. Lloyd stated, "It was amazing to see. I've never seen a snake in the wild that big, and it was mesmerizing to see it." Lloyd, who was driving the truck when he and his wife pulled over on the side of the road to check out some birds. But before the married couple could get out of the car, a massive diamondback rattlesnake slithered across the highway in front of their car. With eyes, I thought I could have eaten an entire horse. Frankly, I mean, it was just huge, Kathy said. Looked like it didn't need to eat for several more months, she added. The terrorists say the rattlesnake took up the whole lane they were in and all of the next lane. They believe it could have been up to 9 feet long. Before it crawled out of sight, back into the woods, Kathy managed to snap a couple of pictures. This next upcoming one will narrate a different encounter. Number 3. Pongo snake. Here, catch up with number 3. A helicopter ride always gives sightseeing views. Same happened with a man, Remy van Lierde. In 1959, Remy van Lierde served as a colonel in the Belgian Air Force in the Kamina Air Base in Belgian-occupied Congo in the Katanga region after returning from a mission by helicopter. He claimed to see an enormous snake as he flew over the forests. He described the snake as being close to 50 feet in length, with a 2-foot wide by 3-foot long triangular head, which, if his estimations were accurate, would earn the creature a place among the largest snakes to have ever existed. Colonel van Lierde elaborated that the snake had a dark green and brown top scales with a whitish color underside, believed to be either a massively oversized African rock python, a species of new snake entirely, or perhaps a descendant of the giant Eocene snake, Gigantopithecus. Number 2. World's largest anaconda. This photo seems to be photoshopped to us, but from what we can tell you are some facts related to his existence. A picture went viral on Facebook posted by Ramakan Kajaria claiming world's biggest anaconda in African Amazon River in 2015. His criminal records include killing of 257 beings and 2,025 animals. It was 134 feet long and 2,067 kilograms. It was sentenced to death, which took 37 days to get it. Killed by Africa's Royal British Commandos. With all that, last but not least, here we hit the next shot. Number 1. 33-foot anaconda. What would you do if you encounter a snake in your work field or house? Run, kill it, or report it? This next one will explain an identical tale. A gigantic 33-foot-long anaconda was found by frightened builders on a construction site in Brazil. The huge reptile, which weighs in at a whopping 63 stone, was discovered by the workers after they carried out a controlled explosion in the cave of Altamira in the northern state of Pará. After making the frightening discovery, the workers chained the animal to a crane and later lifted it up to reveal its yellow spotted underbelly. A move which was criticized in the comments when the clip was uploaded to YouTube. It's claimed the builders killed the snake rather than leave it in its natural habitat, but this hasn't been confirmed. Others believe the animal may have died in the explosion, possibly being hit by falling debris, as its head appeared flat in the video footage. Have you ever gotten a chance to see any giant or massive snake? Or would you want to explore more species of snake? Let us know in the comment section below, Tan. As always, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, comment, and share.